The restaurant chain Shake Shack has been forced to settle a California case where a former employee of theirs says that he was expected to repeatedly explain his gender to coworkers amidst what seems to be an atmosphere of bullying and purposeful misgendering. They're gonna have to pay him $20,000 as part of the settlement. This all started when the California employee filed a complaint with the Civil Rights Department saying that he had been subjected to discrimination, harassment, and retaliation based on gender identity and gender expression. So what does that mean in practice? The employee said that the alleged harassment started after he was trained in San Francisco and was assigned to one of the stores in Oakland. He alleged that he was, quote, repeatedly misgendered by coworkers and that when he complained, management failed to take reasonable steps to correct the behavior. Management told him repeatedly that he would have to explain his gender to coworkers rather than rely on management to correct discriminatory behavior. Frustrated by management's failure to address his concerns, after only a month, the complainant left the company. And so Department Director Kevin Kish of the Civil Rights Department says that California law specifically prohibits intentional misgendering in the workplace. In addition to the $20,000, they're gonna be updating their, I guess their training and all of that to try to stop this from happening in the future, which is something, but it would have been better if you hadn't just thrown your hands up as if there's nothing you can do. I understand that this complaint is specifically about misgendering, but is this any different from any other form of harassment or bullying? If someone had been using racial slurs constantly, would you say, I'm not getting the management involved, just explain to him why racial slurs are bad. If it was sexual harassment, would it just be, no, just explain to him, no, this is a workplace. They're there to do a job, not to correct all these social issues that you are creating a safe environment for, okay? JR, what do you think?
It's one of those things, it'd be so much easier to do things the right way. I've always wondered when you can do stuff the right way and then you have this extra issue and you're doling out 20K now over it, when it's been so much simpler, you wouldn't be in the news over it, you wouldn't be dishing out the money for it if you just do things the right way the first time. Someone came to you, you didn't realize it was happening. Maybe you're actually okay with the way it's happening, but even if just to cover your ass for this 1 minute, you say, you know what, let's do something about it here so we can at least be above level here. We can at least be reputable. We can at least support our employee here. But no, instead you have to go, just do it yourself. What are you there for? Can anyone run this place then? Can anyone be whoever level of supervisor or manager that decided to allow this to go this direction? I guess anyone can do it if you do nothing. What are you there for? It's easy, just do your job. What if you don't want to touch the pickles because you don't like the way they smell before you put them on the burger? Who cares? That's your job, bro. I don't understand why you can't just do it. Now you have all these problems. And it goes to the same thing with people talking about, I did the Roseanne horrible comedy return special of the day, and she did the same joke. My pronouns are kiss my ass. The fact that you're offended by someone giving you their pronouns, and this is maybe one of the reasons people do, so they don't have to explain it to you over and over and over again, and you see something like a social media profile for it, you still get offended by that too. Yeah. And you go back to this same routine. It's so much easier. Just do things the right way.
Yeah, just do it the right way. Treat your employees with respect. Expect that as a condition of employment, others will too. I don't feel like that's too much to ask. And thankfully, the Civil Rights Department of California didn't feel that was either. By the way, a statement put out by Shake Shack says, creating a welcoming and fulfilling environment for all of our employees and guests is critical now. I added that. We are constantly taking steps to ensure our policies and culture reflect our commitment to diversity and inclusion in the workplace as soon as they become so egregious that we lose lawsuits as a result of it. That would be my interpretation of their statement, but supposedly now they're gonna act right, so I guess that's good.
That's the question
by changing the training on harassment, retaliation, and bullying, and hopefully being more conscious.
I'm not challenging you on this, but how? That's the question you asked them.
I don't work for them. I want to be clear.
To ensure our policies. Which steps? These are very simple questions. It's the same question you ask anyone else. Who, what, when, where, why, how? When, how, what are you doing? What is happening? Is this just to get me to stop talking to you about it? Yes, that's actually the reason.
Probably in a larger sense, zoomed out, yes. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.